Namaste, everyone. Hi, and welcome to this channel. Welcome into this safe space, dimensions of love, bringing forth messages of hope, healing, understanding. Remember that this is not only beneficial to you, but it's also beneficial to us because together we are healing. No matter what level we are on or what we need to learn. As long as we stand in love, we stand together. So thank you. Thank you to all that are liking these videos, showing us what resonates and what you want to see more of. This channel is very open, and love has many aspects, but the truth core value of love is remembering that we are all one and the same. We originated from the same source. This is the place we need to remember. We are both the darkness and the light. There is no good or bad, up or down. In this human experience, we experience polarities because this is truly how we can utilize the most out of existing on earth and having the free will. We can create beautiful things, or we can create destructions. And right now, we've been operating from the ego, and we've created destructions because ultimately all our pleasures are causing us pain. We overeat and we enjoy the pleasure, and then we suffer the effect of being overweight, feeling heavy, feeling lethargic. We overexercise and we get extremely damaged in the body. We need to recover very long time because we keep pushing, we're not stopping, and we're not listening. We are all exhausted in this society. And the energies and the universe is asking us to stand, to be truthful to ourselves. We need to take responsibilities for ourselves. We need to see our wrongdoings and understand other human beings and how they act. We have all been unconscious. We've all been operating on conditions, idea, this conceptualization of believing a reality to be something that it truly isn't. We need to let go of all of that. We need to just let it go. And it's one layer at a time. But we can't stop and not do anything, or procrastinate and do just a little bit, because again, that's the ego. Can you see the polarities? of saying we need to move forward and switch this fast, at the same time saying that it will take time. Here is where we can hear the polarity clearly. And this is what confuses many people when they watch videos, when they follow different methods of doing things and it's not working in their life, because they're not going to the root problem of it. They go to the hospital thinking that someone else outside of them is going to help them with their root problems. If you look at hospital, everything is corrupted. Where you're supposed to be healthy, you actually are going there and you're a guinea pig. You're being exploited. People don't even know what they're doing. Truly, none of us really know what we're doing. We believe that we're doing for the greatest good for everyone, but we're living in polarities. And more human beings are seeing that what was supposed to protect us is the opposite. And what we've been fearing all along has actually been pure and open and clear. And it's this distinction entering the earth right now, asking us to feel with our intuition, to feel ourselves forward, and not just believe in something blindly, questioning it, feeling in your gut, is this really resonating? Does it feel right? But also doing that inner work to get there, to have that clarity, to have that understanding. And this is where we can be in a place of trust. When you're watching this, whenever you're watching this, it's meant to be for you. Words are contradicting themselves. As I'm speaking these words to you, I'm actually contradicting myself. It's a polarity. That's why we don't want you to emphasize too much on the words, but feel in your feeling. How does it feel? How does it feel when you see this video? Do you feel like, what a strange human being, the way she talks, where she is, how it looks around her, what she's wearing, how she's behaving, how she's different. Whatever it is that is attracting you is something from the soul to the soul. It's a connection. It's a feeling beyond the words. It gives you something that's pure. And when you feel all of those things behind the words is when you truly connect to another human being on a deeper level. So we've said this many times before. On this channel, words are not necessary. I transmit more to you when I'm looking straight at you in silence. And you know we're timeless. So wherever in the universe that we are, we can still be together, no matter where we are. Time and space doesn't differentiate from each other. They're not separate. Everything is floating in the 5D. That's why they need 5G to control, because they've been given into this artificial intelligence that is actually enslaving them again, this polarity of having something being given to you for us to connect like this, to make it more simple to understand. We are using the devices to make us fall asleep more deeper, when truly, even before you've seen this video, we've already connected. On an energetic level, nothing is separated. And the higher you climb, the more connected we are, the more we feel each other. We share the love, we share the joy, we share the win. We're happy when someone else is winning. But when we're in the lower polarities, we're jealous, we envy, we don't seem to understand what has caused this to be. We're still sleeping. We don't understand it. But when we're up there, and if you're here, you're some kind of light carrier. Or maybe you're from a lower polarity and you're actually wondering about someone that you met in your life that was so different to you, that made an impact to you, and you're wondering what they are. No, we're all learning from each other. It's a teacher-student. But we all have our different gifts. Some were meant to be leaders, others were meant to follow, and that's okay. At the end, when we're all standing in the finish line, we're all leaders, because it's all about leading yourself. You need to know how to lead yourself, to trust your intuition, to step into your true power and not give it away to someone else, and believe that someone else knows better than you of your truth. But first, you have to be honest. You have to be truthful to yourself and be honest and look at your shadow side and see what is it there that needs to be integrated, that needs to be changed. And this is the time for you to do that. This is the time when you can integrate and you can release yourself, release your ego. You know, we've been having these energies of Saturn, constriction, control, ruling, not letting go. And truthfully, the planet Saturn will never let anything go, because that's not what that planet or that being is supposed to do. That's not the way that it's supposed to be. So you have to learn to let things be as they are. And we're stepping into the planet that's very different and unknown, Pluto. And they've been discussing it, if it should be a planet or not. It's been a planet of quite some mysteries. But Pluto is even darker, if you were to say, than Saturn, but in a different way. You see, Saturn, it's about like life and death. You need to die completely to your old self. And Saturn is a planet of vibration that doesn't want you to die and resurrect. It wants you to die and transform. Like the whole society, we take it all and we destroy it, not to completely start over. We destroy it and we put the pieces together and we look how they can fit differently. Have you ever been in your own house and you've maybe bought something and you put it together and you thought it was right? Or you had something in the corner that looked boring, and all of a sudden that same drawer, that same lamp, you just changed something in it. You just changed its position and it became something completely different. And you get amazed by it. Wow, I never knew that this thing. That's the same way that Pluto is. I hope you understand the way that we're describing this, is that it takes and it destroys to transform it. That's the same way your ego will be. It will be destroyed and transformed, not destroyed and then death and nothing is of it. No, it's a beautiful death because it's transformational. So it is okay. It is okay to feel safe for egos that has been struggling of not wanting to die and resisting, to know that it is not the same way as dying and being destroyed. It's about being transformed. and it's beautiful. Allow yourself to transform. Allow yourself to expand, to carry more light. If you're a light carrier, you know that you can carry a lot of light. And you've probably been to the darkest places, and that is okay. You all needed that to understand. Because the deeper you can go into your own shadow is when you can step outside and see the worst human being and still see the beauty in that human being, because you've explored your darkest side, you see? But to have that courage, not many people want to look at that. Me, I have this. No, this is not true. I don't have that. No, I'm friendly and I'm nice. No, manipulation. No, there is no way. You know, we don't want to take responsibility for those dark parts of ourselves. We need to just accept them and try to understand them. Why did they become like that? Try to understand yourself. And the higher up in the layers you go, the more just everything falls away from you until there's completely nothing left. And there's just emptiness. It's just quiet and empty. And you realize that there is nothing that you want more than to feel this emptiness and quietness, the vastness of the universe. It's so quiet out there. And you remember that that's home, in the silence. And that all talking and chatterings and sounds have only been a distraction. It's time to come home, soul. Remember who you are. Wake up. The universe never condemned you. Love waits with open arms until the child learns how to walk. No matter how many times the child will fall, the mother will still smile and gently encourage the child to keep walking. The universe, God, Creator, however you want to call it with words, never condemned you. We condemn ourselves by not believing that we're worthy, by being afraid to look. But if you're here and you've stayed for the duration of this time, like it and share it with someone that needs to hear it, because all of these messages are for love. So please send them to someone that needs to hear them. Let it be spread and let it be known. And let's bring back our originality, the true essence of who you are. Remember, words are just words. I can speak from my point of view, from your point of view, to you, to me. It doesn't matter. It's the love that matters. It's the caring. when we are all healthy, we will become wealthy in our soul and in everything that we do, consume, eat, think, act. It will reflect on everything. So never give up or give in of standing in a place when you can reach so much higher. Reach to the highest potential that you can. So when you leave this suit of flesh that's beautiful and amazing, filled with cells, leave it with honor and know that you did everything that you were supposed to do. You gave it your all. You gave a smile, a helping hand. You moved through life of leaving everyone that harmed you, but understanding that they were only human beings in pain. Be that. You are that. Be peaceful. Be yourself. And stay humble. Thank you all. Thank you all for sharing this moment. We appreciate you and we love you so much. And we're so grateful to connect in this way with you all. May we all stand in all the dimensions of love wherever we are and together raise this vibration. For in love there is no distance. Namaste, everyone.